Oh, oh. I like sideshow Bob. Oh, huh? It's a computer pad, mouse pad thing. It's got boobies on it though. It's cute. Where the world is sis at? Waiting on sis to join. Oh, You ain't never get my thing to go over my charger. I can be that. Damn it, Dud. How I got it? You let it drop down there and got the eagle on. I did have it, but I ain't expect the shit to goddamn. Mm. You say it's adding fish, but well, it ain't cooked then. Mm, mm, mm. Hello, everybody. Mm, Huh? Make sure that plug in. My charger ain't charging, bro. Oh, no, it's halfway in there. Oh, mm. The sisters live broadcast is back in the fold. What are you in? My junk ain't charging, bro. Yeah, I was down for a while going through some things. And we ain't been able to. Look at you weird. Come on. You know, see, that's, they say she connecting, but she ain't carrying in. No, I'm talking about, ooh,
What it
oh, there she go. There
do?
she go. There she go. What it do? What it do?
My bad. I'm up here driving to go get Tyreek, but we can still
Oh,
go live and everything. Y'all might not
okay.
see me, but I'm here.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I've been sitting here trying to get you connected and shit. You know,
Uh,
I said I was trying to get you on here connected or whatever. It kept saying it would add you, but you ain't pop up.
Why your thing low?
I don't know. You got your bud in?
Yeah, that shit low.
Man, see, that was going on when I ain't had mine in. I put mine in. Now your shit low. That's some bullshit.
I don't know, but it's low.
But I can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay, okay.
Loud and clear. Loud and
Well,
clear.
we tuning in. Let y'all know, yeah. Ooh, the day has been a crazy day. But, hey, we made the best out of it. I know everybody tired. I'm tired. But I just had something on my mind and I just want to throw it out there for everybody. So basically, I have a question. And for those who want to answer in the inbox or whatever the case is, that's fine. My thing is, can you be friends with someone over, let's just say, 15, 20 years from now? And you done moved on, married, had kids, whatever the case is, but y'all kind of like fell off on bad terms or whatever the case might have been at that time, but then y'all see each other here and there, but you don't feel like there's nothing for y'all to even talk about anymore. So all of a sudden, basically, they just come out of nowhere and they want to be, they want to start off fresh or whatever. Like, will you give them an opportunity to, apologize and, make things right? Or would you leave that situation in the past?
Wait, what?
You said what now?
You say what? So you said you been friends with somebody 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Hold on. But this thing is low as hell. Sis, I can't hear you, but you can hear me. Y'all, let me
I
see
can
if
hear
I
you
can do
loud.
this.
I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear, my dog. I said, you said you're friends with somebody 15, 20 years, but what they do?
Let's just say if they, just they did something that you couldn't forgive them back then, but then you learn how to forgive and forget. But is it okay for you to start all over with them again? Like, should you give them another chance, or you should just leave it in the past?
Hmm. The petty in me want to say, fuck that motherfucker.
I knew you were gonna say
But the adult in me, the mature adult in me would say, I mean, I wouldn't go full force like we used to be,
that.
but I could give them a chance, but it wouldn't be full force. They have to earn that back.
Okay.
Because if they did something, it just depends on what they did too. Now if they fucked your nigga, then nah, fuck that. I can't forgive you for fucking my nigga. But like you know what I'm saying? I mean, anything else, I mean, I feel like if they ain't backstabbed you in no way to the point where it's like detrimental to your safety, or say for instance they let you get beat up by a bunch of people, they jump in, or like they
Yeah.
fucked your nigga or some shit like that. Anything other than shit like that, I don't know. I probably could like maybe come around to a friendship with that person again, but it wouldn't be like before. It'll always be like a hindrance there in my heart. But the petty of me, you know,
You gonna talk about the damn petty in you?
the petty in me, because I'm big petty.
Oh Lord. Okay. So if y'all got something to say, put it in our inboxes, or like I said, comment below. Of course, with the sisters. Um, Another thing. I mean, what's on y'all mind? What y'all want to talk about? We could sit back and talk about
Kick
anything.
it, kick it. Yep.
I mean,
Well, I'm just gonna say, I know we ain't been on live in a minute.
yeah,
Light skinned sister been going through some things, and but I'm just glad that I'm able to like get myself together and like come back in and do what I need to do,
that right,
get my
that right.
paper up and shit. Get my paper going.
So we check. Chase paper.
Yes, not niggas.
Look,
But yeah, feels good to be back in the fold. You know,
whoop, whoop.
I mean, some days I probably won't be on here because I work late or whatever. It'd be too late. I know y'all motherfuckers be sleep when I get off or getting ready to go to sleep. Y'all don't want to sit here and watch nobody talking shit on Facebook. But yeah, just want to put that out there, get that off my chest. And I will say, depression is a real thing. It affects
Yeah,
all types of people, young, old, small, black, white, fat, skinny. It affects all people. It can be triggered or non-triggered, but just make sure you got a good support system that can pull you out of that shit. And I'm glad that I got a good support system that's
yes.
been pulling on me and pulling up at my house and shit.
That right. That me. That me. That me. I pull up. I pull up. That right.
Pulling
That
up
right.
at my house and shit, slap me out of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Not
Got
physically slap, not physically slap,
yes.
but to pull me back to common ground.
Got
And I mean, I know that's so sensitive to talk about for most folks, but I mean, it helps to air some of it out sometimes. I mean, it ain't nobody business what I was going through it for, but I can say that okay, I'm willing enough to just open up and say, yeah, I deal with depression and like I don't want to keep claiming it. So yeah, I'm just glad of my support system that's like there, you know.
whoop, whoop.
I mean, my sis over here pulling up at the
And what
house,
I do,
got down, slapping me around,
I
not
got
phys-
to. I
not
got
physically. You know
to.
what I'm saying?
Let me turn on the
You
light.
know,
I
my
got to. I
god
got
mama talking to me, my brother making sure I stay at work. Just I got a strong support system, and then Bay, you know,
Tyreek. Why you ain't coming to front? Oh, I
big
had to,
dog.
had to pick him up for work. Y'all hard working man over here. Tyreek,
Yes,
that's what it do.
big
He on
dog,
line.
big dog, big dog, big dog.
Like, wait a minute. I didn't know how it is.
He said, "Hold up, wait a minute, it's not a 22."
But yeah, like real, like everybody who been going through stuff, brother, if it's dealing with trying to move, getting back in school, taking care of the kids, self meditating, whatever the case might be. Like we could talk about all this. It ain't nothing to hide. Like we only got one life to live. So my thing is, don't be a hater out your whole life, but at least have some type of concern about people you might not even know. Like I
Mm.
don't know half y'all on my Facebook page, but guess what? I'm gonna say bless you, you and your family, your kids. You know, we in this all together. Ain't nobody by themselves. I love each and every one of y'all. Like I said, I half of y'all I don't even know. But these new friend requests that you got these folks on my end, I'm about to call them out. But I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna call them out. Cause I don't know what they got going on, but I don't do new friends. I don't do new friends. Real
No new
talk. Hey,
friends, no new
no,
friends.
no, I don't want no new friends. Just because you see her up here and you see me at below, that doesn't mean that y'all can keep adding friend requests because we're not gonna be accepting
The
y'all. Like,
same goes for her
exactly.
friends too. Don't
Don't do
just cause
that.
I'm up here,
Please
cause,
don't do
cause
that.
I'm fat and I like the same thing y'all like.
Not only that, y'all gotta look at it like this. We on this thing because we just feel like this is our free time,
Yeah,
like our free time. We
open
could talk
discussion.
about anything, open discussions on a lot of realistic shit going on.
Yeah,
It mean we trying to tune into new conversation.
right. We're not trying to do
Where
that.
you
We're not friendly.
say
We're not that friendly. But
we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We cool with everybody, regardless if you know us or not. Y'all
some of
see
y'all need to find Jesus too.
a lot of y'all, not
Yeah.
some, a lot of y'all.
Yes.
Um,
But
other than that, like,
and I honestly though, a lot. I mean, everybody should build a relationship with God for real though. With
that
God,
right, that right.
have a
Okay,
strong relationship with God. Because I
so
mean,
hard.
that man upstairs, he gonna get you through a lot of shit
I finna be,
stuff.
I finna be in the dark again, but y'all know I'm still here. Ain't no y'all know
Yeah,
how these
yeah.
policies out here. Is that Mika back there?
Oh,
That
she
Mika
not
back
here.
there.
That my son. That my son. That big daughter.
Big dog.
He can't hear you. You in my ear, big dog.
Oh, okay. I
But
thought he
yeah,
was.
like I was saying, like everybody need to Find time, build a relationship with God, get your prayers on.
Man,
It'll help you through a lot of stuff when you going through
man,
and you down and you just sit there and you talk to them. Like it's something sis told me doing. Yeah, I go to church, you know what I'm saying, every Sunday.
that right.
But sis was like, and my godmama said the same thing, just talk to him. He hear you, he there.
I know I talk to him
So
every day. I talk to him
I,
every day.
I tried it for the past couple of days and I feel all right. I
Yeah,
feel
cause
all
that's all
right.
it
Yeah.
takes. That's all it takes is you talking. Like when I get up in the morning, I brush my teeth, get myself together for work, working at 8 to 4:30, faithfully. But
I
you know what I'm saying? I be praying. I be like, look after my kids, pray for everybody that's out here, whether they going to from work or whatever the case might be. These kids going to school, most
yeah.
definitely. Um, and I be like, you know what? I'm gonna have a great day.
Yeah.
Tyree, I'm not gonna play with you.
What are you talking about?
So you're like, mom, you be on the passenger side. Oh,
Not today.
is that a fox? Why is there a fox? I thought we had foxes in Georgia. I mean, Columbus. Wait a second. I see that. There's a girl. Y'all should have seen it. Damn, there was a nigga fox. I'm just trying to say that was a nigga fox. Ain't no way.
Girl, this motherfucker said a nigga false.
Man, that thing
Well,
was
my son
literally.
did say he saw a possum in the middle of the road. I said that motherfucker looking for a job. This recession is real. These
Uh,
animals out here ain't
they
playing with y'all.
they show enough thing, but
They ain't playing with you.
like I said, like every day, like I said,
Hey
Ref, I
man,
got good days.
hey, get that pull that out, wrench that out. It's like
Brother,
something in that guy.
if I have good days or bad days, I still talk to him regardless. It's in my heart like that. I've been like that for a good little minute, been in and out of crazy situations, relationships, whatever the case might be. That's why I was like, nah, man, I'm not finna go down that route no more. So that's why I think I'd be doing a lot of talking and, like I said, reading, meditating. Please, y'all, meditate. Rather if you in the tub, meditate. Rather if you in the bed, listen to some music. That's meditate. Okay, that like for real, that helps. Like some candles, saying, I'm telling you, go to the spa, get you a good massage or two. Oh, another thing is, sis, that I do want to start doing. We're gonna probably talk this up, y'all. Let y'all know. We might do something a little special for y'all each and every month. It ain't gotta be a lot, but it'll be a little something, something. You tune in on our end. We might, do a little free little movie night. Only two people, not three, four, five. You know what I'm saying? Might do a free little meal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe cash app you $20, $30 here, something like that. We got something going and playing for y'all. But I want to be able to bless y'all. I know my sister be on the line with us as well about this situation that we're gonna try to do. But that's just in my heart that I was thinking about earlier. Just give back. So that's what's on my end of the deal. So, Sis, if you want to agree with it, we can do that.
Well, I've done my good deed for the day.
I'm dead.
No, for real.
For that.
Okay, I was off today, right? But I went in to be helpful on my job or whatever
That right.
for a little bit. And a guy came in and he sat down in the lobby and of course somebody come in. How can we help you with I work at Subway. So we asked him what type of sandwich. Would you like a sandwich? He said no, and he just sat there for a little while. Then he came back and he was like, I don't have no money. Um,
Hey,
but I am hungry. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
And and he was like, could y'all spare me something to eat? I was like, yeah, I'll do you one better. I mean, employees, we get a free sandwich every day for lunch, free. So, I use my employee discount to feed him, so that nobody got in trouble or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's not gonna mess with the inventories and the system that it was given to an employee. So yeah, I used it. I rung it up, as it was for me, and I gave it to him. So that was
Oh
my
yeah.
good deed for the day. And he sat there. I mean, I could have got some chips. I tried to give him the chips. He didn't want the chips. I tried to give him courtesy cup. Um, he didn't want none to drink. He just wanted something to eat. So I gave him the sandwich. We gave him the sandwich. He sat down and he ate it, and he was like, "Y'all have a good day." But at the end of the day, I think this guy has been in the store because I asked him like, "Have you been here before?" Because his face is familiar. I don't really forget faces, and
Yeah.
he looks like a guy that has came in and gave me several nice tips. So I mean, you just never know. I mean, he may have a twin. I don't know, but at the end of the day, you know, that's not what I thought about when I did it. But then I started looking at him, and after I had done it, I was like, "You have you been here before?" And he was like, "Yeah, I've been here several times." Like, you look like a guy that has given me nice tips. It didn't change how I felt or anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I had already done the deed. But at the end of the day, you just never know. He may have had it that day and was able to buy his own food and give me tips and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then today he just didn't have it.
Yeah. And
But
it's like,
I mean, it made me feel a little good
yeah,
to do something for somebody, without expecting nothing in return. Because I don't expect nothing in return. I
yeah,
don't expect him the next time he come in there to give me tips and whatnot. If he come in there again, I'll probably do it again. I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, I mean, I have been lately like the type of person that don't care about nobody's situation if it don't involve me. But like lately, I just been feeling like, you know, feeling things like to, for people other than myself,
yeah,
because like
yeah,
I would like to say that I've been a very selfish person when it comes to like helping folks. But at the end of the day, it's some people that don't that really don't want to be helped that I'm really not trying to help. That shit done over with. But you know, I was just the type for a while that just wouldn't like care if it didn't have nothing to do with me, my family, my situation, my friends, the people I care about. But I don't know, lately I just been feeling like, something is like, evolving
yeah.
inside of me. So I just did it. And, you know,
Well, I'm proud of you, sis. That's big. That's big dog status right there. Like
big
helping
dog.
real. That's helping. You did a very good deed. Like a lot of folks don't do that. And I know if it was me, I would have probably did the same thing. Probably knowing me, I probably would have put a few little dollars in his pocket if I had it.
I mean, my
And,
other coworker was trying to like pay for him something to eat too, but I'm like, yeah, I'm
you know,
gonna not
yeah,
gonna use my employee discount. I'm gonna go eat somewhere else. Let him have it.
yeah.
Cause she was
Ooh, Lord.
gonna pay for his food. But
Yeah.
I'm like we get an employee discount. Why not?
We just need more and more people to do the same thing out here for everybody because everybody's not on the same agenda like that. But we should at least do a good deed every day, you know. And I think that's where a lot of us fail at. We think like just because we might have it, we might not fall short one day. You know, I don't live like that, but I know if somebody need help and if I got it, I got it. If it's my last, I'm gonna do whatever it is that I can, especially stretch it out for you. So, you know,
I
that
ain't gonna
right
lie.
there,
It's only certain people that I've give my
yeah,
last to or stretch it out for them. But
yeah, you right on that. But that right there, that's a good step right there going into, how you been feeling.
yeah,
You keep up the good work, but that right there, that was a great deed that you did today, and I know more blessings gonna be coming your way, sis.
I believe it.
Most definitely.
I
Well,
believe
I would say our time is up right now because it's about 10:25,
it.
and I'm still driving in the dark, and I ain't finna keep driving like this. You got foxes out here, but
This bitch
um,
said there's foxes out there.
so hopefully tomorrow, I'm hoping sis we could tune in again. If not, it'll be another day. But we're gonna still keep this thing rolling.
Well,
That month.
tomorrow, I mean, I work all the way up until 10:30, so it might be a little too late to do the live unless we do it right before I go to work or something like that for a
Yeah,
few minutes.
we could do
Or
that.
if it's not busy, I might be able to,
Yeah.
slide in real quick.
Okay. Well, whatever the case might be, we're gonna make it work one way or another. We sisters and everything. But overall, y'all be breezy. Have a good night. Stay
And
tight.
join us again another time on the Sisters Live discussion where we discuss and spill the tea. Clock it.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.